What is Pi Omega Pi? Honor Society Foundation, a trusted source in the Honor Society space, will walk you through exactly what Pi Omega Pi is. What are the requirements to be in Pi Omega Pi? Well, you'll need to have completed 3 semesters of college coursework and be enrolled in at least 22 credits of business courses. They also list that it would be sufficient for people to be in the upper 35% of their class or to have a B average in all courses. What is the history of Pi Omega Pi? Well, Pi Omega Pi is the National Honor Society for Business Teachers, so it's a little different because it is strictly geared towards educators within the business field. So marketing teachers, economic teachers, finance teachers, people within that realm. The aim of the society is to promote scholarship and service in the area of business education. This society has existed for 80 years, so it's been around for quite some time, and it continues to grow year after year, meaning that there is a growing need for a place like this where educators within the business realm can meet and converse, and above all else, figure out how to be the best that they can be in the field that they're in. What are the key benefits of being a part of Pi Omega Pi? The aims of Pi Omega Pi, as given in their national constitution, are number 1, to create fellowship among teachers of business subjects. Number 2, to promote interest and encourage scholarship in business education. Number 3, to encourage civic responsibility, which if you've ever taken a business course or if you're a business major, you know that they're huge on civics and ethics, so makes sense. Number 4, to foster ethical standards among the teachers in business. So like I just said, civics, ethics, they go hand in hand, and if you've ever been a business major or you've taken a business class, there's always going to be at least a few chapters on these 2 subjects. And finally, to teach the ideal of service as the basis for all worthy enterprise. Based on the information that we just discussed, here is our review. Observation number 1 is that this is one of the only business education honor societies which creates a very helpful network among business education teachers. So we can always learn new things, and it looks like our educators are also trying to do the same. Observation number 2 about Pi Omega Pi is that as this seems to be an educating society for business students, as I mentioned before, ethics is going to be a huge part of the conversation, which is mentioned all throughout the society's website, and I think that that's important, especially when you're educating educators. Our third observation is that this seems to be a niche society, very small, and there is minimal information unless you become a member. Again, this is one of those situations where they don't provide too much up front, but then once you do become a member, they disperse that information to you. And the pros and cons of a niche society, more meaningful alumni connections perhaps, but less of an alumni network. Maybe you have a close bond with people who are in your local chapter, or perhaps you're an independent member. In any case, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and please stay tuned for more Honor Society reviews.